A big change causing long lines at the border. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Price.
And I'm Kirsten Holmes. The U.S. is now requiring essential travelers to be fully vaccinated for border crossings. Some travelers say they waited 2 to 4 hours today. Now, before the new rule went into effect, the requirement only applied to non-essential travelers.
CBS 8's Heather Hope in San Ysidro now, where she's been talking to border crossers who were impacted by this change.
And there were steep delays and long lines for many crossing the border today. Some say what used to take them about 25 minutes to cross on a Saturday took them nearly 3 hours today.
For a short weekend trip to Tijuana for breakfast and a doctor's appointment, San Diego resident Mario didn't expect what typically takes him half an hour to cross the border to take.
They take me 3 hours and a half to cross the border.
And it normally takes you how long?
Hour and a half, but now it's taking more longer.
It's day one for the Department of Homeland Security to require essential travelers crossing into the United States via land ports of entry and ferry terminals to be fully vaccinated for COVID-19 and provide proof. These new restrictions apply to non-U.S. individuals who are traveling for both essential and non-essential reasons. Arturo Ochoa of Sinaloa, Mexico, was ready with his Vax card.
Yeah. The CBS border asking for my vaccination. I have both. I have Pfizer.
Arturo says he's been showing his vaccination card since DHS first required it late last year for non-essential travelers. He didn't expect the wait time to cross to take as long as it did today.
The line is like about 20 minutes, maybe 50 minutes. It's not 2 hours.
Border Patrol agents anticipated the long lines.
We have seen an increase in traffic, so we are prepared.
Border Patrol Communication Officer Taka Gordon advises travelers to avoid the busiest times, which are Monday through Friday from 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. and on the weekends from 2 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Whatever you can do your best. Try not to travel during those high peak times.
He says all those crossing need to be prepared to attest to their vaccination status to a CBP officer upon request. These rules do not apply to U.S. citizens, lawful permanent residents, or U.S. nationals like Mario, who didn't have to show any proof.
No, they didn't ask him for nothing. She has your green card, your passport. They said, didn't ask for vaccination.
And with the vaccination requirement at the border going into effect today, whether a border agent asks you or not to show your vaccination card, it is always good to have it just in case. Heather Hope, CBS 8.